Why are you on so early? I'm just streaming for the major and then I'm getting off. I'm on for the reveal and then I'm out of here. Can you let go, please? Give Thieves his butt, true. That's a kid's game. We don't play kids games around here. There we go. The reveal happening, yeah. And according to this, 54 seconds. Just kidding. No, it's not. That's when the thing starts. So. What's up, cats? How you doing? Good to see you. This goes over here. Disable preview. Disable preview. And then once they come back, we'll actually turn the sound back on so that we can actually hear them. Sure, you guys just absolutely want that. We can listen to their music instead of mine, I guess. There you go. Now you can hear their music. Their music will. All right. I'm gonna full screen this here. There we go. Perfect. Have fun running out with life. Bye. Don't forget to leave a lurk. That way you get the charm for hanging out with me. This trailer for the Manchester Major goes so hard. Like, it's not even funny how hard it goes.
Someday, I'll help send a boy to Mars. Maybe
Got hit with an ad.
There are a lot
W.
of miles between today and someday. Your long-lasting 3-row Subaru Ascent will get your family there.
96% of Subaru vehicles sold in the past 10 years are still on the road.
New blood. So we're going to talk about things to kind of set it up before we get started. Of course, there's a lot revealed in our last operation where Deimos, of course, was announced. A lot of changes going into the game. I want to talk about personal opinion. Are we feeling that there's some changes that need to go a bit further? What are your expectations so far? You saw the teasers also that were played over the past week. How do you think?
Yeah, well, Milos, I think one of the greatest changes we had in the last season was the Azami nerf. Finally starting to tackle some of the defensive power creep we've seen a little bit in the game. Defenders were really strong. I want to see some more of that. I think there's a lot of strong defenders still out there. You know, a little bit overtuned in my mind, especially from a competitive standpoint. So I want to see them reined in a
bit. Well, I want to talk about something is the anti-cheat system. At SI, we were introduced to the mousetrap,
play on console and PC. It's not coming until season 4.
I'm really excited to see what that anti-cheat
like season 4 of this year is not. That's when we're supposed to get the crossplay.
Hey, we will update you.
Yeah, it is an LP.
And the one after. And of course, when it comes to something as tricky as coding any sort of viable anti-cheat, you have to constantly keep up with people that are trying to do the complete opposite as you are.
Well, I think it's important too because Ubisoft also said that, you know, going into this season that they're going to be far more transparent along with the anti-cheat. So the fact that we're getting these updates more and more frequently, I mean, they're sticking to their word, which that's super important.
Absolutely. That's something that we want, the trust between developers and the community, and of course the pro community itself. But you talked about, you know, the Azami change. Anybody you'd like to also see, or maybe other ops?
I mean, we've kind of gotten some teasers for it already, Milos. The recruit has been a little bit underpicked, undervalued throughout the history of Rainbow Six Siege, and I just feel like the recruit needs some love, and I think we might see a bit of that.
Well, recruit was loved in the beginning, in the early days of Siege. There was a little meme things you could do with recruit, or even in the competitive play back in the day when they had 3 barbed wire that you could just set down. So I'm really looking forward to see what they're changing about recruit and adding.
Well, I feel like you're going to join King George in the back and start playing at this point, because still, I mean, Zombie Invitational winner himself is on here also, so
you're one.
I definitely have not forgotten that. But gents, before we get back and kind of set things up immediately, we got Ian standing in the crowd. We're talking to them about our operation.
Thank you very much, Milos. It's nice to know what you guys on the desk are hoping and expecting to see from New Blood, but let's talk to the fans down here on the floor. First things first, Manchester, are we ready for the panel reveal? What are you hoping to see?
I'm hoping
it
to
is
see,
cool. Yo, what up, Queso?
I'm hoping to see the change to Solus's gadget. Actually, that quite interested me when I was playing in the playtest area. Not being able to use that in the prep phase. That sounds
spoilers.
That does sound interesting. Abby, I'm going to come across to you now. What are you hoping for?
Well, I'm really a big fan of cosmetics, so I'm just looking forward to the esports stuff that's coming out. Yeah.
Cosmetic fan in the building. What about you, sir?
I would like for rank 1.0 to come back.
Hey, listen to that reaction. We want it back. And Dad, come forward with that hammer and don't hit anybody on the way in. What do you want to? What do you want to see?
I'm looking for 2 new characters that all the cosplayers can just bring to events, and hopefully a new gadget to make.
New gadgets?
I want a new gadget.
I'll take that. Come here, sir. What would you like to see?
Looking forward to more pro team skins. Got a rep. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Team skins and repping. That's what I like. Welcome forward. Oh, you've got loads of signatures on here. Any interesting names on here?
Well, yes, of course. I just want to have a signature from everyone.
Yeah.
So I'm still on the hunt for a few.
You're still on the hunt for signatures, and what are you on the hunt to see here in New Blood?
Listen, I just can't wait for it. Like, I love the new season. I love everything they've said they want to
We
add.
all want to see Recruit actually be useful. I want to know what guns they're going to give Recruit now.
Anybody else
like,
want to come forward and have a quick word
have
with me? Come on, come forward, come forward. Both of you, actually. Come both of you. We've got plenty of time.
I guess I'd want a new map. That'd be nice. I'd like
You'd like a new map?
I'd love a new map.
What do you want it to be like? Where?
I want a small one that they can replace Border with. Please get Border out of this pool, please.
Yes.
Any Border fans in the building?
Get them out. Straight to jail.
This is great. By the way, have I signed this yet?
You have zero interest in the Recruit rework?
Have I signed this yet? No?
Not yet.
Do you want it or not?
Yes, I'm still on.
Oscar, you got a pen? Sorry, let me just...
All right. Good job, Oscar.
Give this a quick little There you go. Thank you. Oh, that's yours, Oscar. Sorry. Thank you very much, brother. What do you want to see?
I think the biggest change has to be the anti-cheat.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I think everybody wants to see that, right?
Yeah. New anti-cheat, I think, right, a lot more enjoyable.
All right, good stuff. I hope all of your, I'm going to call them, like, Christmas wishes come true, even though it is, like, spring. But before we do go, I just want to do a quick sound test with these guys because, of course, yes, the panel reveal is on the horizon, but the grand final is just over that too.
That's just
do we
what
want to see Beast Coast win?
Yeah, I want Beast Coast. Beast Coast, baby.
Here in this little huddle, BDS. Well, that's, of course, still to come. But right now, it's all about New Blood. Back to you, Milos.
Thank you very much, Ian, and I hope that you didn't sign your
How Bolo was on BDS.
Trust me, we all have to think about it. BDS and Beast Coast are setting up in the background, and our crowd is loving every moment of it. I am wondering if any one of these two teams would love to have some changes in New Blood that could benefit them in one way or the other.
I don't know who is who on what team anymore. Fett, the guy that I got a lot of that I learned a lot about a zombie from, he is the coach for Beast Coast, so going for him. You can see him there in the back. Right there. That's Fett. Hi, Fett.
That recruit change and see what they possibly can bring into their arsenal.
I mean, meta this, meta that. Have you met Tachanka here?
I've met him in the lobby and I've met him here.
I still need to catch up with him, maybe get a photo.
He's a force to be reckoned with, nonetheless.
Absolutely, an absolute unit, as some would say. But now that we've kind of gone through the gamut of teams and operators and changes and all of that, and anti-cheat wishes, there's a long laundry list also of future bits. Can you imagine kind of future operators to look like, especially you as a former professional, Lex?
That's so hard. That's such a broad question because when you think of so many operators that have came to Siege, you question like, how did we get here? And then you implement it, and it's like that's the beauty of Siege though, is that you can't predict what the next operator is going to be or what that gadget could look like. So
I want new guns.
The rest of the future of
That's all I ever want. Is I always just want new guns. Just give me the new guns.
I feel like it's been really fun. I think Deimos, the way his kit works, giving people kind of both on the playing Deimos side but playing against Deimos side, giving them some information, making them fun to play both with and against is a good direction for us to bring operators in. So I'm really excited to see what's coming up and what's been cooking in Ubisoft.
Honestly, for the reveal at Invitational, there was a lot of talk about Deimos as they're kind of okay, but kind of mid. And we, as people who watch the pro scene, we're like, this is going to replace Jackal. This is going to be on every lineup.
Well, I didn't want to say all of that, but like I do like when operators are like that they aren't forced.
But that wasn't the case. Like, the thing about Deimos is so unique, but he's also so hard to play versus unlike Jackal.
Few players really take to him and shine. I think Doki's been a great example of somebody who really likes to play it. Spoit's been playing a lot as well. Hamba. There's a few players who really enjoy that operator, and to have a few people really specialize in it and find success has been great.
Give it up for Tachanka!
Tachanka! Look at him, he's got a huge head.
Canisters. that's one that's a curveball that our good buddy Ace would like to kind of take us through here.
I do miss when he just had that mounted Gatling gun just ready to go when you were stuck in that place. I do miss that.
Maybe that should be the next operator. Just old Tachanka back.
There's a lot on the line. I think there's a lot of people that still miss Tachanka. I think one of them is my wife also. So
just one of them is just old Tachanka.
Change it back to it. But you know what, Lax and Jesse, thank you so much. Manchester, are you ready? We're up. The future is here, and it's Operation New Blood.
Listening to the crowd just absolutely going off right now.
I wake the middle child.
What?
I wake the middle child.
No. I'm asleep. Longest countdown in yeah, dude, it's a very long countdown. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, boys. It's time.
And welcome to Operation New Blood. I'm Camille Salzer-Hadaway, and we're excited for you.
I feel like her name gets longer every season.
Siege. Now, as we all know, Siege is a game of two sides. And this season, our Operator Remaster will impact the roster on both the defense and the attack. The recruit on each side of the action is getting remastered to meet today's meta. And Creative Director Alexander Karpazis is here to tell us more about what's in store for Operation New Blood.
On behalf of the entire Siege team, we're proud to show to you Operation New Blood. And there's a lot coming this season.
Oh, okay.
And it starts with our first remaster. Operator remasters are an impactful addition to the game and essentially a new operator that's introduced. And we start with the recruits. We have the new attacker, Striker, and the new defender, Sentry. Together,
And they're not even called recruit anymore. They're just Sentry and Striker. Okay.
We're also introducing big balancing changes, making sure that it's a lot more equal on both sides of the attack and defense coin. And Marketplace is coming. For
Marketplace.
As long as you're above
Not a recruit rework, it's a remaster. What he just said. Pay attention.
We're introducing the Endless Drill, allowing you to fight every single floor of a map over and over and over again.
I actually like this because I did this the other day and it's actually very helpful.
Much more for you, including a big update for weapon stats so that you get to learn more about the tools that you use in the game.
Okay.
All
Interesting.
of us on the team are extremely excited about this new season, and we can't wait until you get your hands on it.
The Siege team is always working to improve player protection. For the latest, Alexander Karpazis is back with an update.
In a mid-season roadmap update, we communicated about a delay for the reputation system coming out of beta. For us, it's really important to make sure that we get this right and that we listen to the feedback. And we received a lot of feedback that there's still work to be done. We're working on the quality of the system and making sure that we can verify all of the reports that are made using it.
Okay.
At the end, we want a system that you can trust. And that
when is the update live? We don't know, but I have but it's usually 2 weeks after the
delaying the reputation system.
Usually 2 weeks after the reveal.
Now,
so at that point, we were looking at probably the 10th.
So that you can understand what the reputation system's about, and for those players
we'll find out
that have
after
a
this.
reputation score that is low, how to get it higher. We talked a lot about anti-cheat at the 6 invitationals, but we need to show results for it as well. And I'm super happy to say that the team has been doing incredible work. We've made a 7 times improvement to the number of data points we use to make bans. This also means that we've increased our ban rate by 60% in the last season.
Okay, that's good. Things we like to see.
In cheaters, and especially rage cheats. Plus, we've created new detections for DDoS, improving DDoS detection. It's also important to point out that new data bans using machine learning is already given us great results. It's led to less time manually making bans, and it's made a much wider net for us.
Am I gonna play? No, this is just a reveal, Lucas. We're just looking at what's coming. And we got it with an ad. All right, cool. Thanks. L. All right, here we go. YouTube. That was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. They seriously dropped an ad in the middle of.
And I'm super happy to say that the team has been doing incredible work.
Why would you do that?
A 7 times.
Why would you drop an ad right
number
there?
Of data points we
The
use to make
stupidest thing I've ever seen.
This also means that we've increased our ban rate by 60% in the last season, and we've seen a huge reduction in cheaters and especially rage cheats. Plus, we've created
Twitch.
new
Twitch would just be like, you know what? I think now is a perfect time for an ad.
DDoS detection. It's also important to point out that new data bans using machine learning is already given us great results. It's led to less time manually making bans, and it's made a much wider net for us to cast trying to find those cheaters. It's helping a lot. We're working with Steam VAC bans so that it's harder for cheaters to make multiple accounts or for people who want to smurf. This means a better overall experience for PC
Dixie's
players
in trouble.
and a reduction in cheaters having access to new accounts.
It means that they're going to make it harder for you to have a Smurf account. Interesting.
We promised to address the influence of our defensive powerhouses. This season, Solus will receive her first update, but she's not the only one. We're also taking on Fenrir and adjusting his threat level accordingly. Game director Joshua Mills has more.
So the philosophy for year 9 in balancing is fundamentally getting that match between our attackers and our defenders. It doesn't matter what side of the fight you're on, you're engaged in a fair fight, and you have the tools you need to get the job done. For Season 2, as we mentioned at SI, we're actually going across to the defense side and going after a couple of those powerhouses. So this means Fenrir and Solus will be receiving updates. So Solus, the fact that she can take down all the drones in the prep phase is a huge problem.
I will say his beard has gotten very good since last season. Since last reveal.
This allows our players on attack to be able to get their drones in position, suss out what the defense is doing, and make those necessary changes using attacker repick, for example. When the prep phase closes, Solus's gadget will be available, and she can start hunting drones. But she can only detect drones that are actively being used. So you can have your drones go into a standby state and hide. So you'll have more opportunity to keep your drones alive, hiding them from Solus, sussing out where she
15,
is, and then making plays
it's about 15 more days.
You know that gadget's online now, and you can hide yourself away by making sure you get off your drone before Solus finds you. It's not the only change coming. The capacity of the Spec.io glasses will be reduced as well, from 20 seconds down to 10 seconds, which means Solus only has 10 seconds to use that device. Additionally, in order to activate the device,
I think that's good.
It must be at 100% charge. So,
okay, I like that too.
At all and try to reactivate it, you will not be able to until it fully charges again. Additionally, we're reducing the detection range, so Solus actually has to put herself at a little bit more risk in order to get that intel.
Okay.
We'll be removing impact grenades.
I'm feeling the Solus nerf. I'm feeling the Solus nerf.
This is part one of a two-part update. And the reason we're doing that is one, for speed. We want to make sure that we get this stuff in your hands faster and that we release some of the pressure that some of these operators are causing.
Okay,
we saw this work with Grim, where we did a part one and part two update, and that's exactly the same philosophy we're using for Solus here. Another operator update coming is for Fenrir. We'll be actually reducing how many mines he has from 5 to 4.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
2. He'll have to be much more selective about how he's using his gadget. Additionally, if a mine is disabled or destroyed, the code will be refunded due to this reduction.
Okay, that's good.
Those FNATs will no longer be bulletproof, which means
he
has to be very careful about where he places them because they are always going to be vulnerable. We're looking at his secondaries as well. Combining an FNAT with barbed wire can be very powerful. So we're actually removing the barbed wire and giving him observation blockers to help obscure where those FNATs are. We want to make sure that he is still
immediately get killed.
We do need to pay attention to his gadgets. But at the same time, we want to bring him in line with the mythology that we have for the game, where gadgets should not be spammy. Right now, he has a lot of them, so we're tackling that.
I don't know very many people who used all 5.
Has seen a lot of engagement, and has helped us refine the feature to get it ready for release this season. To give you more details, please welcome Associate Monetization Director Joey Adept.
I feel like the nerf to Solus is good. I'm not sure how I feel about the Fenrir one.
On January 30th, the Rainbow Six Siege Marketplace has launched in beta phase, and we were beyond excited to see and feel the enthusiasm and engagement from the community. And now, we're extremely happy to announce that early in Season 2, all the players with a level 25 clearance and above will automatically get access to
level 25. I was like, what does that mean?
Whatsoever. As a reminder, the Rainbow Six Siege Marketplace is a web platform also optimized for mobile, where you, the players, can trade anonymously and safely your cosmetic item with the community for R6 credit. The beta phase has allowed us to gather feedback from the players, and now we're very confident with the full release of the marketplace. Also, coming early in Season 2, we are bringing new life improvement feature to the Siege Marketplace, such as item recommendations, item price history and graphs, and other UX and UI improvements. I want to thank you all for making the Rainbow Six Siege Marketplace a reality, and we'll continue to work hard to improve the feature so you get the best experience possible.
Operation New Blood is bringing back a popular game mode for a limited run and adding a map filter option in the standard playlist, which live content director Christopher Budgeon can tell you.
Wait, so we can filter which maps we want to play? All right.
So this season, we're introducing a new system called map filtering in the standard playlist. This means that players can select playing ranked, non-ranked, or all maps within their experience. That means for the first time, you'll be able to play tactically on non-ranked maps within standard.
Ooh, you know what would be smart?
Attrition is an arcade
if you just brought
game
back on
that's
ranked.
coming back for a limited time, where every round, the operators that are played, both on attack and defense, are eliminated for the rest of the match.
That could be fun.
At the start of the match, 5 attackers and 5 defenders will be automatically removed randomly. That means going into the first round, attrition has already started, and you'll have to play with the puzzle pieces available to you.
Dude, I like this
Attrition playlist is coming back for a limited time from June 18th until July 2nd.
New premium rewards are on the way as we're introducing membership this season. To give you more info,
membership.
Here's Strategy Director Mohammed Ben Hanada.
We're glad to announce that we'll be bringing membership on Siege. Membership is a new and the best way to get some of the game's new and exciting content, as well as exclusive customization that won't be available in the shop. So how does it work? Each month, as a member, you will have access to the Premium Battle Pass, along with its privileges. That comes in the form of the 10% shop discount.
Ash Epic Bundle, okay.
You will also
Legendary
get 10
weapon
Battle Pass
and an Epic Bundle.
in order to kickstart your Battle Pass season, 1 Bravo pack, 1 full Epic Bundle, and 1 legendary item, which is part of a legendary bundle that will be tied to the season. The Premium Battle Pass, the 10 tokens,
that
and the
Warden
Bravo
skin
pack
makes me
will be given
uncomfortable.
as soon as you enroll, and will be given
The worst
each month
version of the Battle
at your
Pass, like
returning date.
Fortnite.
The full Epic Bundle and the legendary item will be given on the 28th of the month. For the players who stayed members throughout the season and got the 3 legendary items, And therefore the Legendary Bundle, you will also get a Next Operator card unlocked as a bonus. For players who will join on the first week of Season 2, you will get an exclusive Epic Bundle only offered during that period, as well as 600 Rainbow Six credits. We want to make membership evolve in order to make members feel like true VIPs on Siege. So as always, we'll be listening to your feedbacks to see how we can make membership better for the upcoming seasons. So stay tuned.
I'm not sure how I feel about that, guys. It doesn't seem like a good move in my opinion.
Or see some of the best players in the world compete. We're introducing an updated viewing experience that will help you see more, learn more, and make each match all more thrilling to watch. UX designer Lawrence Ematenge is here to tell you all about it.
I don't think I'm gonna like it. Yeah, I don't think so either.
Experience for spectators, casters, and observers because they're all using the same HUD, and we wanted to make that very efficient for them. So we moved the cards from the side to the bottom. We went for a more contextual and dynamic approach with these cards. The cards give more information during the prep phase because that's when you really analyze the strategies of our game. And then we remove that information during the action phase to focus more on gameplay. So even if we remove information during the action phase, we give the opportunity to casters to re-add that information on a toggle so you have the inventory of each player visible. So we allow the space in the cards to show what a player has in hand at any given moment. So if a player is putting on a barricade, that space in the card shows exactly what that player is doing. And if a player is ready to throw a grenade, you will see it in the card as well. We also added some animations to that part so we can see when a player is low on ammunition, or if a player is shooting, or if a player is taking damage. We also added the player live location, which helps understanding what is happening and where exactly. So at season launch, the cards will be available in spectator mode. So this means they will also be visible in our esports ecosystem. And we're working really hard to make the cards available in match replay later this year. So we're super excited to hear more about your thoughts on these new cards so we can improve even more in the future.
Now for a little surprise, that wasn't on the roadmap. Operation New Blood is bringing some quality of life improvement to both Stadium Bravo and Stadium Alpha maps.
Are they going to give us both? So they improve the watch section? Yeah, that sounds, I like that.
The Stadium Alpha and Stadium Bravo, it's really quality of life.
Can we bring Bravo and Alpha back? Like, I want to be able to play them.
But there was a problem, and the problem was the bulletproof glass. We overused it, we put it everywhere, we were experimenting, and the thing we've done is we've removed bulletproof glass from the objective sites. This means for defenders, it's actually much more comfortable to defend because the attackers can't just park a drone outside the window and then just ping you and know where you are. So
I like that. That's a good idea.
The maps was you'd always have to defend an objective off-site because you're always going to get seen. Now, with the removal of bulletproof glass from those areas, it means as a defender, you can actually stay on site and actually defend.
I like that some of these guys are wearing content creator like here. He's wearing an Allison hat. Pretty cool.
Again, these are just minor wall tweaks, doorway tweaks. Nothing too serious, but we have linked a few areas with some extra doors. So showers are linked with the door, servers are now linked with the door, and we've added an extra hatch. Again, we've gone through and we've rebalanced the floors so they actually match to the objectives, so it's actually easier to attack and defend with the breakable floors. The team that worked upon these maps, Etienne, Alexandra, Jade, Dominic, the level design, they've done a really great job, and we're looking forward to these maps coming out into all of the playlists.
Stadium was dog water, dude. I like Stadium Bravo.
Looking forward to your feedback.
I look forward to. I want them to come back in the season.
This season is adding more playable operators, AI defenders, and map choices to the Versus AI and map training playlists. Plus, we've got a new drill coming for experienced players looking to sharpen their skills even further. To give you more details, Christopher Budge.
Which maps is Stadium Alpha combined? Because Bravo is coastline and
the Versus AI playlist,
border,
two
right?
new maps, 2 new AI defenders, and 4 new playable attackers, including Deimos. Starting this season, you'll be able to warm
I don't know,
up
Kopeg. I want it back in ranked.
AI playlist.
Give me more options in ranked, please. I'm getting tired of seeing the same 5 maps.
Defenders that you'll be able to train against are Vigil and Thunderbird. For playable operators,
Vigil and
you'll now be able to
Thunderbird.
choose between Ace, Hibana, Blackbeard, and Deimos.
Okay.
Additionally, we're introducing a new drill called the Endless Drill. This will allow players to train for 60 minutes uninterrupted as they navigate a map with dummies found in every room. This season, we're demonstrating our commitment to continuously update these training.
Played this the other day, and the dummies shoot back, which was a pleasant surprise.
Continue to do so next season as well.
The time has come for us to introduce the season's new blood. Our remastered recruits, Striker and Sentry, are joining Team Rainbow with a versatile set of gadgets. First up,
Yeah, I'm okay with that too.
we have Striker.
Bad aim, bad aim.
Sentry. Alexander Karpazis
It makes me
and
laugh.
Joshua
I'm not gonna
Mills
lie.
have a host of insights into the design, loadouts, and new strategic possibilities of these operators.
All right, let's see the new people formerly known as Recruit, Striker, and Sentry.
The visual design of our recruits comes from a wonderful collaboration with our friends on the Rainbow Six mobile team. We're using their models up-res for Siege to represent Striker, who wears the repelling harness, and Sentry, who wears the defender's helmet, to differentiate the two sides of the same coin.
Interesting.
These are the Swiss Army knives of the operators, and we intentionally wanted them to feel like a character you can embody. We've all been recruits at some point on our journey in Siege, and we want you to believe that you are that next recruit standing beside operators that are heroes and legends. We've also made sure that these recruits are customizable.
Because they aren't pros, they're casual.
You can kit them out the way that you want to represent yourself as a recruit in Rainbow Six Siege.
So Season 2 is a really exciting moment for us on the team because this is when we get to introduce our first remaster. This is fundamentally our way of being able to maintain the health of the game, to go back and reevaluate different.
Want to be able to five? You won't be able to. 5 stacking recruits is gone. Recruit is gone.
What a better place to start than recruit. Now, I'm going to say something that's going to probably break some hearts, but it's honestly true, and it's something I've seen through all the the design documentation and stuff. But recruit was never intended to be played. It was there as an option if you didn't have an operator. So they were really not meant to be used in every round. Well, we're changing that. That doesn't make any sense. Recruit needs to have their own moment to shine, and now they do. I got to stop saying recruit because it's plural. It's recruits. We have Striker on attack.
Yeah.
We have Sentry on defense. Now, the unique thing about Striker and Sentry is they're not as specialized as our other operators. That doesn't mean they're not powerful. In fact, they will become your Swiss Army knife on attack or defense. Striker and Sentry's unique ability allows them to field 2 generic gadgets from their side of the fight. So for Striker, in her gadget kit, she can bring a stun grenade, a hard breach charge, frag grenade, impact EMP grenade, smoke grenade, claymore, and breach charge. And remember, that means Striker can take any combination of 2 of these gadgets. Now, when we're talking about Sentry, he can bring in his gadget kit impact grenades, deployable shields, barbed wire, nitro cells, proximity alarms, observation blockers, and bulletproof cameras.
The Commando 9 makes me happy.
Just like Striker, Sentry can bring any combination of 2 of these gadgets. So for Striker,
the Commando 9 on defense is crazy.
For example, hard breach charges and impact EMPs. That's a self-sufficient hard breacher right there. Another great combination for Striker is a claymore and a breach charge. Setting up your own flank watch while taking care of that vertical. A big important thing about Striker and Sentry is you do not know what they're bringing on the field, which means your strategy can be built around what they have in their pockets. And that requires the other team to pay attention to what they are doing. So when we look at Striker and Sentry's weapon loadouts, it's important that we have versatility and
impact anti-force.
Really at the center. Because
can you change the attachments on the guns now? Yeah, you can.
Or Striker to fit exactly what your lineup needs. When we look at Striker's weapons, we want to remain true to what Recruit was originally, which is some good all-around weapons for each one of them. But in Striker's case, that means
the hatch counter is insane. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
In secondary, the ITA 12S and the 5.7 USG. Now, when we jump over into Sentry's weapon loadout, they're rocking some fan favorites as well.
Okay, the Commando 9.
The M870 in their primary slot, and then the secondary slot, the C75 Auto and the Super.
Okay. Okay.
Some of the great combinations that you can do.
The Commando and the
a bulletproof camera and an observation blocker.
I'm really excited for the attacking version's gun.
Recruit has
More
always held a special
options.
place in our hearts. Being able to go back and revisit them and remaster them in this way is super special to us on the team, and we hope it's awesome for
class.
on the community side as well. The impact of a remaster in the game is fundamentally as if new operators are coming to the game, because that's how we're treating them. But it's important that the essence of the operator remains.
So, how does it feel to step into the boots of those remastered recruits? Let's get a fresh perspective from two special guests. Please welcome two-time 6 Invitational Show Match winner, That One Brit, and the reigning Easter egg queen, Titanium Rolo.
Ooh.
The first thing that comes to mind about old recruits is kind of more of like meme gameplay, but this new recruit gives way more possibilities to the game, gives way more opportunities for your teammates to work together and accomplish the objective.
You can breed,
So
like, it'll be super nice having the impact grenades.
I feel like I might end up being a striker main on attack. I love to bring buck, but I also like to roam clear. So the fact I can now bring a hard breach gadget and claymores is going to come in so much for me. And also being able to single-handedly get a wall open if you want to do like a back take, for example. You can bring pocket EMPs and also a hard breach gadget. So I love it for that. And also, so many people who are new to the game won't understand the unwritten rule of if people bring recruit, you have to too, or it's GN. And now it's going to save them from that because obviously only one person can bring it. So I'm quite happy about that.
100%. I actually love the defender side more because I am a big C4 player. The opportunity
Yo,
to
congrats,
bring a
Stephanie.
C4 and, like,
Welcome to the crew. Just in time for the new season to come out, too.
Makes the defending recruit operator just so great and versatile. If I was going to play more aggressive, like she said, I would bring claymores and flashes and just claymore my flanks.
Wait.
And hopefully get it.
Do we not get Mozzie's sick commando flip?
You aced us earlier, so
you're too sweet.
Easy for you.
L. That's it for me. I'm done.
I'm just going to throw all 5 in and hope for the best. But if I'm trying to play serious or solo queue, either
Just blow through an entire Jaeger. Different gun.
Just
Thought it was the commando.
Put on a final thing from my perspective.
What am I thinking of? The Roni and the commando, right?
And then period.
Just M4 period.
But he just flips it.
You could play the season test server for Operation New Blood starting next week.
Cool.
Explore the strategies with both
Know what I'm
Sentry
gonna be
and Striker,
doing.
and polish your skills with Endless Drill. This is also where I remind you about R6 Fix, the place to report issues you encounter and earn rewards for helping us out. Now,
Crappy reveal. I thought they were adding tourneys. Guess not.
experiment for you. That could turn into a fever.
Hey, remember how we just announced that we were gonna nerf Fenrir? Maybe you should buy his new Super Emo skin. All right, chat, what do we think? He used a Commando 9. That Commando was an AR. Oh, interesting. Fenrir. I don't even know how to pronounce that. How do you say it? Wait, come back and tell me how to say it. Okay, chat, what do you guys think? What are we thinking? Am I gonna play? No, I gotta get ready. I'm going out and doing some stuff with my fam. First reveal they've done. So what do we think? Like, you guys just saw the reveal of the season. Okay, we've got a little bit of time to talk about it, or none of these things were needed or wanted. Oppenheimer, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's clean. I think it looks cool. I hate it when they nerf a character right when they give us a new elite for it, right? It makes me mad. Not bad. What don't you like about the new season? What do you like? Like, what are the big takeaways for you? What are the things you want to see the most? The new caster cards is kind of cool. That's going to be nice for pro play. None of the reworks or whatever were needed. Yeah. I don't know. I like, this gives off mobile vibes to me. Like 100% gives off mobile vibes. which to me is like, ugh, brother, ugh. You know anything about the new operator? They just talked about it. Do you want me to go back for a minute, Lucas? So they're broken down into 2 people now. Recruit is now 2 people, so you won't be able to 5 stack. It's a little smaller. You won't be able to 5 stack recruit anymore. Anything of that was anything I've seen anyone talk about wanting or needing. It was, I mean, there was a couple things that make me go, brother. Okay, so the new operator, basically, recruit is now turned into striker on offense and sentry on defense. Let me just pull up here. So attacker, striker, 2 health, 2 speed. You're going to be getting the M4, which I'm a fan. I like the M4. You're also going to be getting the M249, which is Cappuccino's machine gun. You'll also be getting the ITA 12S, which is Hibana's shotgun, I believe. And then the 5.7 USG. The cool thing about the gadget, like, you don't actually get a cool gadget like a lot of the other operators. You'll be able to get stun grenades and a hard breach, stun grenades and an EMP impact, stun grenades and frags, stun grenades and claymores. Any of these 7 options you can mix and match, which I think is pretty sick. For newer players, it's going to be interesting to see how they play this. I think the most common usage is going to be hard breach and impact EMP, or you may even go impact EMP and claymore. I think that would be great, because what I hate is is not being able to have the somebody watching windows. So like when you play Chalet, you need to watch out for the people jumping out the window above the garage, and then you also need to watch out for them jumping out the library window. When will they come? They didn't give us an exact date, but we can start playing them. If you're on PC, you can start playing it on Tuesday, I believe. Actually, let's see. Did they give us an actual date? We're gonna get 2 more elite skins, a balancing update, a full release of the marketplace. I don't think they gave us an actual release date. Nope, I don't see an actual release date. Anyway, let's go back and we can talk about, isn't it in 20 days? It's about 15, 20 days, something like that. It's the attacker? No, this is the defender right here. Give it a minute to pause, unless they unlisted the video already. I bet they already unlisted it. Come on. There we go. Stop it. Okay, that's the attacker one we already looked at. Find the defender again. Can you stop? Okay. And here's the defender. The Commando 9. You're right. It was the Commando 9 that I was thinking of. It's not Mozzie's. It's the one that Grim and IQ have. Yeah, this is the Commando 9 versus the other Commando. That's the SMG version. So, all right, I'm out. Bye. See you later, Doggy Dad. Thanks for hanging out. So you're gonna be getting the M870 shotgun or the Commando 9. This shotgun actually does work. It's cool. You also get Thorn's submachine gun pistol, machine pistol, and the super shorty, which will be cool. And then again, you'll be able to swap in and out. Yeah, C4 and impacts. That's what I've heard a lot of people saying already. So C4 and impacts is probably going to be the move for most people. I'll probably go C4 and impacts. Let's shield rework. Oh, got up early for this, guys. I'm sorry. I'm tired. This doesn't be here. Any other questions before I jump off for the day? I just want to jump on, do this real quick with you guys. I got to go hang out with the family. Does the AR have the 2.5 sight? They didn't tell us that, actually. I'm a Div 2 brother. Thanks for streaming this. Yeah, no problem, Mystic. Have a great rest of your day, dog. I will see you later. They didn't tell us you would go shield and C4. Shield and C4 is a good move also. That is also a good move. Am I talking about R6? Braddock, I am. I am talking about R6. We just finished watching the reveal trailer. So we're looking at the new defender recruit and the new attacker recruit. Other things that are coming this season that most people are excited about is that everyone should gain access to the marketplace, which is huge. Lots of people will be able to sell stuff on there. What's the other thing? I really hope that I feel like I missed it. See if I can go back and find it here. Stadium. So they re-released the stadiums. I'm a rust with the attacker, smokes, flashes in the M4. I watched it too, dude. You didn't like it?
The Stadium Alpha and Stadium Bravo.
I just want to know if they're going to bring it back.
But the thing we've done is we've removed bulletproof glass.
Okay, that's great.
Because just the coastlines. We have linked a few areas with some extra doors. So showers are linked with the door. Servers are now linked with the door.
Oh, it was sick? I was like, bro, you're hating it? You like it? Okay.
The floors, so they actually match to
this is what I'm I want.
Easier to attack and defend. And we're looking forward to your feedback.
Okay, but when is it coming?
Great job, and we're looking at maps, Etienne, Alexander objectives, so it's actually easier to attack and defend.
When does this map come out?
The team that worked upon these maps, Etienne, Alexandra, Jade, Dominic, the level design, they've done a really great job, and we're looking forward to these maps coming out into all of the players.
No, I wanted to come back to ranked, man.
We're looking forward to your feedback.
That's what I want. I want more maps in ranked. That's what I want. More maps in ranked. Because I'm tired of the same maps. I'm constantly playing the same maps. It's driving me nuts. All right, guys. Any last questions before I run off? I will have the full video posted here as soon as I can get it to download. I'll chop off some of the bits that we don't actually need. That'll be that. So, any last questions? See you later, Stephanie. I'll probably be back. I think I'm gonna do community night this Thursday. So if anybody's around Thursday evening, 8:30 p.m. Pacific time, I'm gonna be doing our monthly community night. Make sure you have me added, A Moment with Alex on Ubisoft. I'll get you in. It depends on how many people we have wanting to play. If we have a lot, then maybe we'll do customs. If not, then we'll just swap people out for ranked. Who knows? We'll see. Just make sure you do A Moment with Alex 1x on Ubisoft. Until next time, guys, I will catch you. A Moment with Alex, just how it's spelled here, just minus 1x. So just A Moment with Alex, ALEX. So, all right, guys, that's it for me. Have a great rest of your Sunday, and if you celebrate it, happy Memorial Day. Enjoy your time off. I know that's what I'm gonna do, and I will catch you guys later. See ya.